Hey everyone, I'm back. I guess the first thing I just want to say is, man, thank you to everyone who responded to that last video and sent me out your well wishes. Uh, that was crazy. Um, I really get stuck in my head like a lot, and guess I didn't realize that many people liked me like the same way I liked them and kind of valued me in that same way. It really made me feel good, and the people from like even further back in the past was like it was really touching. Just like hearing things from people that I would think about from time to time, but for some reason in my own head, I think I'm not even a memory of them. Like they don't know me at all anymore, and like if they would see me, they go, "Oh, who's that guy?" It's weird. So it was really nice to know that I've actually impacted some people in a positive way. So I really just want to again say thank you deeply to everyone who reached out to me. Like that shit really helped. Um, it made me feel really good as opposed to how I normally feel, which um I don't know. I usually am I isolate myself mentally, not necessarily on purpose, but I get stuck in these feedback loops thinking about basically my imposter syndrome. I don't think anything I do is good enough for anyone, including myself. I'm really fucking hard on myself, and I don't know why, because I'm able to not be so hard on other people. I can extend empathy, but for some reason with myself, I just can't. Many times I feel like I'm likable, but I'm not lovable. Like I'm a good time maybe to be around or to bullshit with, or if you want to hear a joke or something. But it's hard to feel like I'm worth more than that for some reason. Like there even could be some type of deeper connection. I mean, I'm not really educated. I've been to college a bunch, but I've also dropped out a bunch. I don't make that much money. It's like, so I just kind of like, why would anyone really want me around? And I've tried hard to keep connections, but I just haven't figured out how to be successful with it yet. It feels so awkward to me reaching out to people and saying hi and fuck, even saying like I love you or giving hugs and stuff. I just feel so weird in all of it. But my ultimate goal is to build like lasting, meaningful relationships that I'm not afraid to be vulnerable in. I want to get over all that stuff if I can. I feel like the reason I joke about everything and anything is because I'm just so terrified of being vulnerable and letting any details of myself out for the fear that I might be picked apart or something. And I don't know. But it's just this really solid wall that I'm really trying to get down. Um, I just really feel like the wall's probably up because I think people deep down, when they actually truly meet me, they'll think that I'm worthless and uninteresting. Um, I'll let them down. I feel like I just won't fit in with anything. I'm basically just paralyzed by pessimism, and it's I haven't figured out how to get out of it yet. Um, and it's taken a lot from me, but it's given me a lot of time to think about things, I guess. So it's not all bad, but there's definitely bad. Um, and especially just how many people reached out to me in personal messages and comments and stuff talking about their mental health stuff that I just feel like this is actually an important thing. And this is actually where I'm going to take my channel for now. We got to address this issue somehow. So without further ado, I looked up some CDC stats and let's just check our mental health and see how we're doing as a country right now. Let's see, during late June, 40% of U.S. adults reported struggling with some mental health or substance abuse. By the way, substance abuse is mental health. That's someone medicating themselves for the most part. So that's probably why they lump these two in together. If we go down a little bit, let's look at this graph. I looked at it earlier. It looked pretty good. So let's see. In a survey from June 24th, June 30th, 2020, there were 5,470 respondents completed this survey. And Obviously, if we look on here, there's a bunch of different ages, ranges. But one of the very first things that I notice at is right here. Bam. Seriously considered suicide in the past 30 days. 10.7. Unacceptable. And if we break it down, it looks like males are slightly ahead, but who's really getting affected, is young people. 25.5%, 18 to 24, 16, 25 to 44. Completely unacceptable. We got to do something about this. The fact that young people are feeling this squeezed and there's this bad of mental health outcomes, this is unacceptable in the most profitable nation in the history of the world. So let's go down a little bit more. I saw another one that I thought was kind of essential employees, 54%. So all the people who got pushed out there in the front lines, I know a few of you, during this COVID-19 outbreak for no compensation or little compensation. I mean, this is terrible. We got to figure this out. These statistics alone make me think that, yeah, this is where we need to be going. So I guess what do we do about it is the next question. Obviously, ignoring it isn't fucking working. If we're looking at this amount of people suffering, especially young people, we need to normalize talking about mental health. And I think one of the ways we can do that is stop calling it mental health. It's just health. Your mind is your brain, which is a part of your body. We don't need to stigmatize it. I understand just because you don't see it sometimes, people might think that it's not there, but that's complete fucking bullshit. I think we need to talk about it more. I think that will let people know that just because you don't see something doesn't mean it's not real, because by the looks of these statistics, mental health is not only real, it's rising with bad outcomes, I mean. And I don't see it as a sign of weakness. I feel like if you really think that 41% of the population has had at least one mental or behavioral health symptom in the past 30 days is just weak, I just have to say you're wrong. I just have to say you're wrong, because this seems like a systemic issue if it's this amount of people. And I'm not, like, by any means, like, the smartest person, obviously. I believe the strength that we have as humans, species, comes from the collaboration of different perspectives. So I guess with that being said, like, I want to know, like, what do you think we should do? Like, and is there something that I'm missing? Like, how should we be solving this? What should we be going about doing it? And I'm going to be talking about this more on this channel. So, please subscribe, like, comment, all that bullshit. If you like it. Thank you.